What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Intel back here with another wrestling video. Today we've got the Wrestlemania 29 review mixed in with our Raw preview. Ladies and gentlemen, Wrestlemania 29 went off last night and it was crazy good. A lot of the matches actually weren't as good as I thought they might be with time constraints and all that crazy stuff. They ended up actually nixing a match and a lot of backstage segments. If you go back and, I don't know how many people can actually go back and watch the pay-per-view, but I've got it on my TV right now and I just finished the Triple H Brock Lesnar match. We're gonna run down every match, and we're gonna talk about it. But they actually didn't have any backstage segments, which is weird because I remember WrestleMania always having a lot of backstage segments with legends and stuff like that. But let's get into it, guys. The Miz defeats Intercontinental Champion Wade Barrett at the pre-show. I did not get to watch this match. I don't usually watch the pre-shows for WrestleMania, but The Miz did win. Not surprised at all. I believe that makes him 5-0 at WrestleMania. Next Undertaker, right there. The next match was, God, what did we start the night off with? Oh, the Shield match. That's right. Okay, so the Shield defeats Randy Orton, Big Show, and Sheamus. It's obvious that Big Show is still a heel now. I'm glad that the Shield won because they're undefeated. They're a good team. I like that they're going to continue going with that type of story. Very happy for that. We'll see where the Shield goes from here. Hopefully not feuding with Randy Orton and Sheamus anymore. But we did not see Randy Orton turn heel last night. Maybe he'll turn heel tonight or something. I don't know. That was followed up by Mark Henry and Ryback, which was actually an okay match. The finish I didn't really like. But Ryback did in fact pick Mark Henry up twice. For all you naysayers, Ryback did in fact pick him up. It looks like this feud is not over yet. This feud looks like it'll be going into Extreme Rules, which I am excited about. I like this feud. Ryback, Mark Henry, two really strong guys going at it. Two fucking bulls just going at it. Kind of like Brock Lesnar and Goldberg a few years ago at WrestleMania 20. That was followed up by Fandango and Chris Jericho. I don't remember the match lineup, but Fandango beats Chris Jericho. And there's one thing that really ticked me off about this match, and that's that at one point Fandango hits his finisher, the leg drop off the top rope, and then Chris Jericho kicks out. Now, I don't know how many matches actually had this, but a shitload of the matches last night had a point where a superstar would hit their finisher and then the other person would kick out. And listen, just because it's WrestleMania doesn't mean everybody has to kick out of a finisher, because then you defeat the purpose of a finisher. The point of a finisher is to finish the match. Okay? So, especially with a new guy like Fandango, is you don't really know what his finisher is. We just assume it's the leg drop because we've seen him do it and, you know, stuff like that. The fact that Chris Jericho kicked out, I believe, is complete bullshit because he is a new guy. He needs to establish his finisher as the leg drop. You know, that's his thing. And I'm kind of upset that Chris Jericho kicked out, and I'm kind of upset that a lot of superstars kicked out. Like John Cena kicked out of 3 rock bottoms last night. What kind of bullshit is that? The rock bottom is what? You know, it's nothing anymore because John Cena kicked out of it 3 times. It doesn't end anything. The Rock's got to come up with a new finisher. So I think I'm going to actually go ahead and just review WrestleMania 29 right now, guys, and then we'll do a preview, another video doing the preview of Raw. WWE Tag Team Champions Team Hell No defeat Dolph Ziggler and Big E. I'm kind of disappointed that Dolph Ziggler and Big E didn't win, but just because, you know, Team Hell No's been together for a while, and I like Dolph Ziggler and Big E, but that can only mean that Dolph Ziggler is going to be cashing in relatively soon, which I like, maybe tonight on Raw. Let's see. World Heavyweight Champion Del Rio and Jack Swagger. I heard that this match actually got cut short. Like they ended up, you know, not making it as long as they previously planned because they wanted the top 3 matches to have as much time as possible. Overall, I thought it was a good match. A lot of submission holds. Very good, very good. Triple H and Brock Lesnar. This match was good. I enjoyed the finish. Triple H pedigreeing Brock Lesnar on the stairs. I'm disappointed there was no blood, but hopefully that is the end of that feud. I really don't want to see Triple H and Brock Lesnar go at it anymore. Undertaker versus CM Punk. This match wasn't everything I thought it was going to be. CM Punk actually injured himself when he went up when he dropped the elbow on the Undertaker on the Spanish announce table, which did not break until later on because the Spanish announce table always has to break. Overall, I thought it was a good match. I'm kind of upset that CM Punk did lose, but I'm not surprised. If you watch it, it looks like at the end of the match that Undertaker was crying a little bit. Maybe he's going to be retiring tonight on Raw, or maybe that just had to do with Paul Bearer, and him paying respects at the end there. John Cena beats The Rock, and I talked about this, a little bit earlier about The Rock hitting 3 rock bottoms and a people's elbow, and John Cena still came out with the victory. At one point, I said, I had a couple people over, and I said, what are they going to do? They're going to just keep countering each other's moves? There was like a good 2-minute span where it was like Rock would go in for a rock bottom, John Cena would counter, put him up for an AA, The Rock would counter, and then they just kept doing it, and it was like, what the fuck is going on? Overall, I thought it was, I didn't really like the match. Because it seemed like it was just a bunch of signature moves, and finishers, and the fact that John Cena kicked out 3 times from a rock bottom, kind of iffy in my point of view. Overall, WrestleMania was a pretty good pay-per-view. I'm kind of upset that they didn't have as much time to do, backstage segments, because I usually like the backstage segments at WrestleMania. Disappointed they didn't get the backstage segments in. Disappointed that they didn't fit in the Team Road Scholars and Tons of Funk match. Other than that, I thought it was a decent pay-per-view, decent WrestleMania. I think it was probably better than last year's, and definitely better than the year before that. So that's my thoughts on WrestleMania 29, guys. If you got any thoughts, leave them in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Alright, guys, this has been your boy Intel. I'm out. Bye, guys.